What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the MMC Ocular Max Remix line of Voltoure and Buzzard, their version of a Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. So again, this is a little bit older of a figure, but I did want to show you the packaging here. It does come in this nice tape cassette, and you get the instructions and a collector's card, just like the others. Not much else to say about the packaging. By the way, this was sent to me again by James Magaletta, so thank you again for sending these. So without further ado, we'll get these out of the package and take a look how good they really are. And here they are in their tape modes. Not much to say here in the tape modes. They do look good. They've got more detail than the Riot and Furor in terms of the tape mode. You know, they got all this white detail paint and the red paint. On this side, you just got the solid red and the silver. I like this better just because it looks more like a tape than the other two. Here's the Takara Tomy Masterpiece version. You can see it's got that more silvery look, where this has got more that white look. You know, I don't know if people remember this, but back in the day, you could actually write stuff on this. It says index. You could write, you know, what was on the tape. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It also says Ocular Max RMX-03. It makes it look like the type or the maker of the tape, which is kind of cool. But that's really it for the tapes. There's not much else to say here. There's not a lot going on. So let's get this transformed into its bird mode. So first you want to open up these panels here. And that's going to free up the legs, so you can fold the legs up and then up this way. Same here. Oops. And sometimes they tend to pop off. That's okay. Fold the leg up and up this way. You can also fold out the wings, and so these wings actually have magnets here. So the wings actually attach with magnets, which is kind of neat. Same on this side. Flip those around and leave those there for a second. Go ahead and push the head down. Actually, before we do that, we can separate this. And now you can push the head down. That'll allow you to get his head out of the way. And then you can flip these and then fold them, and then push this together first. So you gotta fold the wings down, push this together, and then push these down onto his back. Push up the wings, so they should sit kind of close together like that. They don't tap together or anything, they just kind of sit there. And fold out these guns. They're very fragile, so just be careful with these guns. They're not the best. And then give him a little look on his wings. You can probably just fold those up a little bit. And there you have Voltoure in his vulture mode, or bird mode. Pretty good looking. This guy has the exact same transformations. We'll get this transformed off camera. I'll be right back. There they both are in their bird modes, and pretty cool looking, but there are some things that, you know, kind of hold it back from being really good. So let's go over articulation first. So the head is on a joint here, so you can get that all the way down. The neck separately can articulate here. And then separately again, you can articulate here. So a lot of movement on that neck and head. You can get some really expressive poses there. If you get a spudger or you have a nail, you can open up the mouth. Pretty good head sculpt there. He does have the classic camera, just like the G1, or the Takara Tomy version. But it doesn't really stay up. I don't know if I'm afraid to bend it anymore. It's really nice. It's actually painted in there. Fortunately, it doesn't stay up. Kind of falls down. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything to lock it in place. So continuing on, you do have the wings. So there's a joint here. There's a joint here. And then there's not a joint in the middle, which the Takara Tomy Masterpiece does have another joint there, which makes it kind of, yeah, it's a little bit too far out from the edge, but it's still okay. You do have articulation on these guns, although you want to be careful with those because they very, very thin plastic there. For the legs, you have a ball joint. You can go forward to there, back to there. You have another hinge joint here. You have a toe tilt here. You have another heel tilt here. And this, so lots of movement on those. You could probably get this perched on something, you know, sitting on an edge of something. So pretty nice articulation. It's just a little loose in terms of how it articulates. Here they are with the Takara Tomy version. Just a crazy scale difference here. And I was wrong about the wings. So it's got a joint there, and then it's got a joint here. So you only get that one bend on the wings. So if you're trying to pose him or put him on Soundwave's shoulder, it's pretty limited. So this does have a little bit more movement, honestly, but they're a little bit floppy, and that's one of the issues with the wings here. As far as size, let's bring in Soundwave so you can see the size. So there they are with the Takara Tomy Masterpiece Soundwave, and just way too big. I mean, it doesn't scale at all. The Riot and Fury, you could kind of make an argument. They sort of fit. Not really, but these are just way too big. They're not even close. So just wanted to show that if you were trying to put this together in a display with Soundwave, you would either put it separately or you need a bigger Soundwave. Final thoughts on these guys, kind of a mixed bag for me. I'm not sure I love them. They do seem a little bit big for the Masterpiece scale, and then the floppy wings kind of is a turn off. I like the paint. You know, the fact that it's painted all the way around is really nice. It's got some really nice detail. It's got the, you know, opening mouth and some good articulation, but overall, it's not for me and my collection. You know, if you were displaying these on their own, just kind of separate, you know, my work, but with the Masterpiece scale and with the Masterpiece collection, it doesn't really work. You know, you really just want these off on their own. Maybe you just put it on your shelf at work or your shelf at home, you know, on your desk, and just mess with them every once in a while. But that's really it for this review. I don't really recommend these. I think they're just a little bit too big, and also they feel a little bit flimsy to me. I did recommend the Riot and Fury. I thought they were really good figures, but these two, I don't necessarily recommend them over the Takara Tomy Masterpiece versions. So that's really it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.